What's a pop up in YouTube? Rival Gaming here!
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Appreciate y'all coming here and checking out this Destiny video. We're just going to be talking about the news over Destiny. Man, Destiny 2 is going down, guys. There's a lot of drama circling around with the devs, the players, and Marathon. Yeah, that's my opinion about Marathon. But dude, guys, check this out. In this video, I'm going to be covering the reasons over apparently why Destiny reached the end of its life, which will be on June 9th, as will be their last update. Surprised they didn't make it 7th, June 7th. What the heck, Bungie? Stick to your roots with the number 7. But seriously though, check this out, guys. If we go to Marathon on Steam, right, as you can see, I am here. Okay, so here we are on Marathon's page on Steam. As you see right now, it's mostly positive with the reviews. However, if we go to the recent reviews, dude, it's heating up. It is heating up. Where do I go? Community Hub, and then go over here to reviews. Ooh, look at all those thumbs downs right now. This game was not worth letting Destiny 2 die for. Bungie go back to Destiny. This game is straight buns. They killed Destiny for this game. Not much to the game. I was not impressed. I tried to give it a chance. Trailers are cooler than the actual gameplay. Almost 100 hours in, and I wish I never bought it. Give me Destiny 3. They killed Destiny 2 for an extraction shooter with no campaign. Turns out Pete Parsons was the real Destiny killer. They manually turned off Linux support for their anti-cheat and banned anyone who tries to get around it. Just another, I guess this is a cuss word supposed to be here, extraction shooter. Destiny died for this. I played the game for a little bit. I mean, there's a few positives right here. May 23rd and May 22nd, so don't see this lasting at all. Plus, you killed Destiny for this. May 24th, leave before you invest hundreds of hours just so they could shut down for a downgrade of a game. Destiny was murdered so Marathon can limp. Game has single-handedly killed Destiny 2, and I wish this game to die. Killed Destiny 2. He accidentally gave him a thumbs up, I guess. Destiny 2 died for this, by the way. I mean, you get it. Everything is talking about Destiny 2 in the reviews right now. A lot of players are furious about this. That this is one of the reasons why Destiny 2 might have died. I don't know how accurate that is, but a lot of players are taking that. Now let's get into some other news that I've seen about this. I mean, as you can see here, Bungie reportedly allowed Destiny 2 devs to keep working on Shattered Cycle and future content, even after leadership had already decided to end live service support earlier this year. Dude, this is an insane rumor that's circling around right now that a lot of the developers did not know. This was even shared on MSN. I mean, a lot of the developers that worked on Destiny didn't know. It's just more of the higher-ups. Freaking sad, dude. But I'll get more into that later. I just want to carry on with this whole Marathon thing that's happening. As you can see here, it's genuinely insane to me that Sony or Bungie has decided to pursue Marathon instead of sticking with Destiny. Even with Destiny's last Constant Edition have been Renegades almost 7 months back, it still pulls more players than Marathon just 3 months after release. Genuinely, in what world is backing Marathon the smart thing to do here? Like, they are literally adding a PvE mode to Marathon when they could instead just stick with their game that already has a ton of PvE content. As for I'm not surprised it ended. I'm surprised at how abruptly it ended and that it didn't come with at least a teaser for Destiny 3. I think the franchise hibernating for 3 to 5 years isn't necessarily a bad thing, but stopping the development with apparently no plans to follow up in place is what surprised me. Them restoring the game's story before they sunset it was always a pipe dream anyways. So it's kind of crazy. Apparently, Marathon's getting this update June 2nd. As you can see here, final Destiny 2 update. Bungie will release the Moment of Triumph and stuff like that on June 9th. Marathon Season 2 starts launching on June 2nd. The new season adds a night version of Dire Marsh, I don't know, etc., etc. Fans push for sequel voice actors, and over 220,000 petition signers are calling for Destiny 3. So far, that thing is rising. I don't know if that's going to help, but dude, it would be amazing if they made Destiny 3. But anyways, if we scroll down here, look at this. Bungie is letting players try Marathon for free for a limited time. So it definitely does seem like Bungie is trying to get people to go over to Marathon. Marathon Season 2 also plans to add more PvE content to the game as a way to lure in more players who are turned off by core modes in the game. Yeah, I'm not going to read all this, but wild, dude. Wild. But anyways, now let me go ahead and get into the topic about how a lot of developers didn't know Destiny 2 was ending. Look at this. Rumor, Bungie didn't tell their devs about Destiny 2's end of support, and they still won't talk about layoffs. That is worrisome. I would be worried, like if I'm working for Bungie, the higher ups, have all these secrecy going on. You don't know if you're going to get fired. I mean, they just trashed their game, said goodbye, Destiny 2, with like no warning. It was just like abrupt, like I was just reading previously. Dude, I'd be like on edge right now. But yeah, check this out also. Bungie devs' reactions to Destiny 2's end of support. Recent reports and internal discussions suggest that Bungie development teams were largely unaware of the studio's decisions to end active Destiny 2 development earlier this year, and many only found out alongside the public announcement. This lack of transparency reportedly caused frustration and division within the studio. Dude, rightfully so. Rightfully so, dude. This secrecy has fueled criticism from both players and insiders on Bungie.net's Destiny 2 forums. Some players and former staff have accused upper management of making poor, often unpopular decisions that alienated the community, such as removing or nerfing popular content, limiting vault space or revives, overhauling power progression in ways that felt, punitive to players. Yeah. In short, the crap Bungie devs talk about often centers on management's opaque communication, perceived missteps in game design, and the abrupt end of a long-running project, not on the developers themselves. The situation has left many feeling blindsided both by the closure and by the lack of warning. And there's a couple topics about this, dude. I'm going to be real with you guys here, just being real. I kind of saw the direction that Destiny 2 is headed. I used to cover a lot of Destiny content. I would play Destiny non-stop. Them selling also their DLCs, and then now they're just stopping Destiny 2. How much was invested into this game from other players? They also had the microtransactions with Eververse, but could you imagine how much people spent on the DLCs too? DLCs weren't free, dude. It's quite a bit of an investment to just be like, okay guys, we're done here. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game's still going to be online and stuff. People can still play it. But now, people are going to be getting deals with it. The DLCs probably aren't going to cost as much. I'm assuming they're just going to have a bunch of deals with them because, well, it's at its end. And the players that stuck with the game and supported the game kind of left hanging, They invested all this for this just to happen, for Marathon to take over. I haven't played Marathon, but I don't know, dude. What are they doing? I haven't personally played Marathon myself, but I've seen gameplay of it and I've seen trailers, and it doesn't look so hot. I don't know. Destiny looks better than Marathon. It's weird. Did the developers say something about that? Like they're shifting to more focus on Marathon? I know in their apology letter they did mention this is the end to a new beginning. So there are still plans for something with Bungie in the future. And as you know, we're getting Halo campaign evolved. That's where Bungie started, Halo, dude. That's honestly the reason why I started to go to Destiny, because I was a huge fan of Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo 1. Loved them. Played Halo Reach too. I made content over Reach. Made content over Halo 3. I've been around the YouTube game for a very long time. But, yeah, dude. Sad. So yeah, to end this is why Destiny players are furious over why Bungie decided to end Destiny 2. It's not their focus no more. Their focus seems to be heading toward Marathon. I don't know what else is in store for Bungie, but this kind of move definitely ruins their reputation. But this kind of move definitely hurts their reputation. I mean, they had some major long-term fans that have been playing their games since they've been kids. Me being one of them. Halo was a game I played since I was a kid. And them doing this, what are you doing, Bungie? What are you doing? I saw a meme. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. The truth on Bungie revealed. Bungie before. We make games we would like to play. Bungie now. You are under the misconception that we are a game-making company. We are not. We are a money-making company, and Destiny 2 isn't our most valuable asset. That would be our new extraction shooter, Marathon. And when we release Marathon to the public, we will make $5 grillion. Sell out, Bungie. Sell out. I'm going to end it there, guys. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts about all this. I'm out of here, though. Appreciate y'all taking the time, watching, and listening. Till next time. Peace.